Okay, we're here at Formula 5 and 1 minute to go before the beginning of the... You can see the judges getting their coats on, etc. There's one end's gate. That start gate will provide, basically that's 10 players in there, 5 of whom will come out at any time. If I go across the field, you can see how big the field is. And there's the centre, and as you can just probably make out there, the central buzzer assembly, 2 buttons, and at the far side a scoreboard, and then come back to this side, and there's the other end, and I'll watch this end for the breakout. So on game on, 5 players are going to enter the field. First one to get shot comes running back and is filled by one of the 5 waiting in the pits, and that's basically going to continue throughout the game. Any minute now. Okay, there's game on, and out they come. You can see guys pushing down the edges for field position. There's one, there's a snake here, I should show you that. There's the snake, okay. Here's the guy in snake 1, he's out. Come round, there's the dudes fingering around the middle. Unusual not to see a big run for the buzzer from the break, but neither team seems to have tried it today. So here comes another guy in snake 1 on the other side. Okay, just running down the snake. You see it's quite a big, substantial snake. Fat and bloke friendly, which suits me down the ground. You might just be able to make out the line just in front of that lay-down can that's going across the field. You can see it there behind the wedge. That's the line that this end's team, the team from the end I'm looking from now, can't run past that. So the idea is that no one gets horribly hammered out of the start gate. We've seen one team not be able to come out of the start gate today, but it's been in the minority. So no team from the team attacking this way is allowed to cross that line near where the judge is. And then, player's gone. Let's get back to the buzzer, see if anything's happening there, not much. You can see on both sides you've got players pushing up, trying to make a bit of ground. They're heading up as hard as they can. I hope you can hear this because the wind's blowing. I probably can't hear a fucking word, but yep. Here we've got a brave player in snake 2. And this is the difference with 5-man. Rather than pushing up the snake just once in a game, a good player might find themselves pushing up the snake 3 or 4 times. And there's no such thing really as being a back player or a front player, because everyone's pushing forward all the time. You can be playing back 1 minute and the next thing you know you're charging up and getting into the snake. There really isn't any fixed role on this field particularly. Follow the line out from this guy and you can see his teammates starting to make their way up the field, pushing for the key bunkers. Key bunkers we've seen to have identified are snake 1 there, snake 2 is a really good one. Go across to the other side, the tea bags, you can see the people pushing up to the tea bags now, really starting to make some progress now. This is Team Loki we're looking at now, team out of Norfolk, very good team. Play the Masters in X-Ball and various other things. They do shag sheep because they're from Norfolk, but other than that they're good guys, Okay, let's see some nice big moves guys, so we can have something exciting for the folks at home. You can see there, this guy's waiting, finding that thing in the pit lane. Go for it, and he's... Oh, and look, double play there, very nice. They filled that stand up, and they filled that centre stand up there as well. And up he goes, pushing the buzzer, and he's been shot the bollocks. Okay, nice, right? Starting to heat up for this guy in the snake here. You can see he's taking a lot of abuse. And the guy just came down onto snake 1, so he's going to see a bit of a battle here. I can't, on this camera I'm afraid, I can't zoom out and give you a better picture. So you'll just have to make do with whatever goes on. Very good tight snake play from this player. And he's gone, okay. And you can see there, they've started pushing up the centre a little bit. And they're pushing to the far side there. Not having a great deal of success getting out of the middle line of bunkers really. You're looking at the field lengthways. Whereas as you can see, Loki have got themselves spread from the snake all the way through. They've got some key points there under control. You can see they've got pretty much the whole field tied up. And this seems to be the key here. Get control of as much of the field as you can, at least your half of the field. Get yourself some key spots, and then really free up so you can start getting to the bunker, to the actual buzzer itself. You can't see the timer from here, but it's counting up for Loki at the moment. You might just be able to make out in the centre of the screen a little flashing red light that's denoting, yeah, you can probably just see that. That's possession of the buzzer for this end, that we're, this end here, Loki's end. So they're in charge of the buzzer at the moment, and the big challenge for the others is to try and get up there and hit that buzzer and start it switching up for them, because at the moment every 10 seconds that counts up is another point for Loki. And they're making the most of it. They're making the most of it. They've got 2 guys in the snake now. 2 guys in the snake, and they really have. They've taken a lot of this field. The other guys now have got a real job. Just to get out to their basic bunkers is becoming difficult. So what they've got to start doing is either mugging these guys out of here, or just winning their gunfights and smashing them as they go. Easier said than done. It's easy for me standing up here on a tower. You can see again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Loki players really controlling a goodly chunk of the field there. Sorry I said foot because that guy might have a hit on it, but not apparently. It's all good, and oh, the lovely compressor shut up for a bit, that's nice. As you can see, we'll try and get a look at some of these guys coming out of their spots, because that's where all the action is down that end. The field's designed basically so that you can get out of the start gate. You should be able to get to a bunker. You can see these guys are managing to make the primaries. The big difference is then that they're not, because the other team are controlling so much of the field, they're not really managing to get up and make do the damage. So yeah, we got a guy being checked in that stand-up can. We've got a guy in the wedge, another bloke in that blue stand-up can, and someone on the back lay down right in the corner there. So again, very much, if you look at the line they're holding, they're struggling to hold. Really, they're kind of semi-back. Whereas the Loki players, they're constantly pushing. See further still in the snake there. Come up to this end, and you can see they filled that snake one again. And that's very important. That's a key bunker. Taking some pain, but he's coping. Again, there will be another player waiting to come up when the chance arises. So just keep bumping up that snake, pushing up the snake. Raider's got a lot of heat now. Really is taking it from all over and doing a great job of just staying tight in his bunker. And just really blocking out the teabag side of the field, the far side of the field. They're just not getting up there like they'd like to. At the moment they've got a guy in back corner, and they really haven't managed much beyond that. So very good control of the field. Try and come up from his angle. And there you can see they've got a guy in the corner. They've got a guy in that pasty. There he goes. Oh, and he's gone as well over there. No, just